Alright, it has been a while, but I'm back outside for another group camp. This time we are at Pettigrew State Park in North Carolina. I'm here with Dawn, Bentley, Frank is working on a fire. We got Robert over here, looking very entertained by this.
Come on, guys. We can do it.
Dang.
I'm about to freeze to death.
Trying to start it with natural dry tinder, not using any man-made fire starters.
This shit's dry, man. I had this shit drying out for I don't know how long.
I don't know, man. That one's stuck in there, though.
Hold up. You can get it out with the new one. Yeah.
Hey, look, y'all.
Oh!
One strike.
Oh.
Did it go right then? You put a lot of magnesium down there.
Yeah.
Where you gonna put that one at?
What's going out?
I think at this point you might be able to just blow on it and get it going.
There it is.
My mosquitoes on my arm.
It's because I didn't do the bird's nest.
Then we'll have this will bloom out this way.
Joe will get it going. There you go. Oh, we had it going for a minute, Don.
Oh, I see.
Yes, I made it. Yes.
It's dry up there too, man. At least I got it started a little bit.
Yeah.
Look at that. See, man? Oh yeah, I forgot I had
That stuff always takes patience, and so it's.
You know,
If we would have sat here for longer, it would have happened.
yeah, I think I do. You got it too.
You've seen these.
But now this is the way Dawn bushcrafts a fire.
I wish you'd have got it on video me starting it.
He did.
No,
It's been running the whole
I
time.
did.
It was running.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Cool, good.
Hey, do you edit
No,
out?
the cuss words are going to be in there.
No, they.
Oh, so here's the trail.
Oh, look at
Yeah, I didn't run that.
I've never been this close.
What? He made me jump.
Unfortunately, I had the camera turned towards the parking area.
He made me
I would have caught that.
his little ass. His little ass walked right under it.
Wait, did you get that on video?
Oh, there's another one right there.
What?
He's already on edge from that squirrel. Now he's.
Look at it hanging. Watch out. There's another one right there.
You just walk. Yeah, just do that and clear the way.
Wow, that's all. Don, is that all trees?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Kind of looks like asphalt or something. I bet you won't step down there.
No,
Ooh, what was
I
that?
will. I've been through some experiences with that type of stuff.
Yep.
Right.
My birthday.
It's pretty cool. You can see down there. You can see them damn canoes on that. It's charging you right now.
Up out here.
With my sun meter and shit.
Yeah, nice, beautiful lake, huge. Nice view, but the sun was just a bit brutal.
I bet you'd be a pretty sunset or a pretty sunrise.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bentley brought him over there. Bentley just had to go over there because he saw him riding his bike over there. Yeah.
But there's so much flavor to it.
Some delicious chicken. What's on this chicken?
It's like
Bougie.
a mojo season.
Boho.
No, bro.
Bougie.
You said bougie. I like that. Yeah, Don, that worked out, man. Like soaking in the
Some
mojo,
mashed
letting it freeze.
potatoes.
Yeah. Because you don't even need no seasoning. If we would put seasoning on this chicken, it wouldn't have been too much.
I took it one time.
Oh.
We took it
Looks delicious.
You got
I
that
forgot what the hell y'all made last time when we went to
When he was with us, we all ate steak.
chicken hominy.
And you ate chicken by yourself.
I didn't go to Chicken Hominy.
You ate chicken and we ate steak.
I ate a hamburger.
You were at Chickahominy. You didn't go to Medoc Mountain.
You didn't eat a steak too?
I was not there
Okay.
at Chicken Hominy.
You were at Chickahominy. You caught a fish there.
Yeah, you were. You were there.
Oh, and big fish.
You caught a fish and lost your tooth.
Oh,
You shit in the woods in front of everybody.
What time is it?
time for you to get a what?
Probably about 8 o'clock.
I gotta take my antibiotic.
Ooh, I gotta take my pills too. Pill time. Everybody take the medicine.
7:40.
Yeah,
All
it's not time
folks.
yet.
I took mine this morning.
I gotta take mine tonight.
Alright, me and Bentley are hiding out, getting ready to try to scare Don when he gets out of his car. He's talking on the phone right now. He's outside the car.
I screwed the whole thing up, man. I screwed the whole. I thought he was coming. Dang, man, I screwed the whole thing up. Bro, I screwed the whole thing up.
You didn't know I was outside?
What do you mean? Did you know we were out there?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Did you see us?
Yeah, I saw you walk up.
Is you serious?
Probably saw your phone. I kept trying to tell you.
Did you really see us walk
Oh,
up?
what? There's a spider web right there, remember?
Yeah.
There's a gigantic spider web
Well,
somewhere.
that was a bust. Time for a quick stop. We're just going to assume that no one wants to open the door on me while I'm in here. Got a little air freshener. Yeah, we got that new car scent going on. Okay. Put our little light on the floor here. Got some nice ambience going on. Alright.
Kids.
We're going to go on
Oh, yeah.
a nighttime adventure to the dock out here.
Scared for little kids.
Yeah, some little kids. Oh shit, what's that?
Oh, frick!
See, exactly, scared little kids.
Oh, man. Whoa, look. What the heck? Is this shallow? Look how shallow it is. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah, they move around.
darting around.
Yeah. See?
All everybody. It's about 10 o'clock. So, having a bit of a late breakfast.
Kind of dog.
New guy here, Brett.
Hey, everybody.
Robert's over here cooking some sausages for breakfast. What do we got in there now?
Ham.
Ham.
All of it's going into eggs with the cheese. Oh, good.
What do we got here?
Corn on the cob.
Oh, we got some corn on the cob for later. These are Dawn's eggs, right? These are from your farm? Yeah, so these are literally from Dawn's backyard here.
Not too far away, just right.
Teamwork makes the dream work. We normally use 8 eggs, mix 8 eggs up, put some cheese on top, throw the eggs in there, and then put the cheese on top of that. And then you put it in the oven for like, in our last house we did, we put the blocks around, like,
Oh, that smells good.
Go ahead.
that's not what I know y'all get from the store. It's like 20 degrees outside, just sitting by a fire. It's gonna walk a lot today. These guys don't like to hike, man. So the people stays too long. Little small hikes, man, like 3 miles. Yeah. Love to hike. Like, where'd you find that material at? We got a little mountain.
This little dude looks like a stick when he's not moving. Alright, the little dude's been transferred to a leaf.
I think you give it to Joe.
Alright, taking a short jaunt down to the dock again, down to the pier.
Oh, dang. You walked right into that spot.
I did, man. That spider was like on my face. Ugh.
Better watch out for these spider webs. Jeez, look at that one.
Yeah. Clearing the spider webs.
Oh. Well, he said it's gonna be hot. It's a nice breeze. It looks like the water's gone up some. See? Look how. See how rough it is? Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh yeah.
Windy out here.
Yeah, it has gone up. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Jeez,
Yeah.
that's rough.
Nice. Yeah, it's all churned up.
Huh?
I said, yeah, it's all churned up. Your bottle's gonna blow off into the water, man. Grab that.
Is there snakes up in there? Hey, bro, is there snakes in here?
I mean, I'm sure there could be snakes. I mean, the people at the park office said there was lots of snakes around here. You're gonna end up falling. You're gonna fall and you're gonna be all muddy. All your clothes are gonna be dirty.
Alright, guys. I didn't fall, but still, a nice adventure.
Yeah, what an adventure it was.
I have to get you some hungry. You gonna touch that?
Yeah,
Ashley will give you some dollars.
I know that's what everybody's looking to see.
What? For me?
Yes, crazy adventures like that. I'm taking a bit of a hike here to see some of the plantation houses and slave quarters and stuff like that. Guess we're gonna possibly be doing a little tour here, guided tour. A 3-hour tour.
With this tour, I hope this will give you a sense of enslaved and free life on what was once one of the largest plantations in North Carolina.
Some raindrops. I'm feeling some raindrops. I think my satellite thing lied.
So normally what I'm about to say I do outside, but it's raining, so I'm doing it inside. This is the section of the plantation that was the enslaved community. This is where all enslaved families' houses were located. The buildings that you see in the enslaved community, including this one, they're all reconstructions.
Get your butt up in there. Get your camera.
We were right here when we first called.
Okay, that's right.
So in 1843, about 26 enslaved individuals lived in the original house that was here. Among them was a woman named Sukey Davis. We've named the house after Sukey because she was a very important woman in Somerset's enslaved community. Now, Josiah Collins III, he established the plantation hospital at Somerset sometime in the 1830s as a result of an increasing enslaved population, but also increasing injuries and diseases within the enslaved community. Cholera, for instance, broke out because of unsanitary living conditions. Highly contagious diseases like smallpox spread easily because of crowded living conditions. Malaria is also a pretty big problem here. After all, this is a swamp that bred mosquitoes. Josiah III, he purchased medicines to attempt to treat these illnesses, and he also hired doctors. These were trained local doctors, and they would come and tend to enslaved patients here in the hospital. The doctors administered the medicines, and they also carried out various treatments. The more common treatments were bloodletting and purging. With bloodletting, a doctor heated up a cupping glass like this, and then he placed it on the skin face down. Because the glass is hot, it generates suction within the glass and causes a blood blister on the skin, drawing the blood closer to the surface of the skin. The doctor then used either small knives like these or a device that was known as a scarificator to puncture the skin, where he then removed large quantities of blood. Doctors also carried out purging, and this involved having enslaved patients swallow castor oil, which is a very foul-tasting substance. It's a purgative or a laxative. Now, these treatments, they might seem bizarre to us today, but at the time, they were part of a popular medical belief in the United States that was called the miasma theory. And what the miasma theory said was that people become ill as a result of a bad, foul-smelling air that was called a miasma. And Somerset being in a swamp, swamps contain foul odors, that probably played into that. overnight, we think.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the owner's compound. This is the section of the plantation with the colonists and their invited guest stayed. The buildings they see in the owner's compound, they're all original. They were built between 1830 and 1840. And next I'm going to take you into some domestic service buildings, all while dodging the rain. This is the dairy. It was also called the buttery. This is where enslaved domestic workers stored butter, cheese, and milk for the colonists. Of course, in order to do these things, they need to be kept cool and insulated inside. The walls are plastered, and they're also constructed of wood and brick, which you can see in this cutout right here. So it makes the interior very insulated. And then second off, these louvered windows, they funnel cold air that's coming off the lake to come into this room and cool down the room, while at the same time block sunlight from coming in, and they also ventilate.
Are we doing a tour by himself?
I couldn't see the big part in the middle. I thought it was just so empty.
So we're now in the kitchen laundry. This is a dual function building, and we're standing in the laundry side of the kitchen laundry. This is where enslaved laundresses washed and ironed the colonists' laundry. They first boiled the water to do the washing outside, brought the hot water inside, and did the washing. And they would have done it in a wooden tub, like on the floor.
Isn't that the fireplace like the original one?
It's actually been heavily restored. We know there was a central fireplace in here.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only original part of the fireplace is the chimney. The rest, it was restored in the 1940s. And when they restored it, they put the bread oven on the wrong side.
You belong to the other way.
It's on
That's
the
why
other-
he just said, look at pizza.
Yeah, it's supposed to be on the other side. Let's go to the kitchen side.
Picture the man walking into
Tell you how this back to the campsite. It's dry.
The kitchen, this is where enslaved cooks prepared meals for the colonists and their guests. And enslaved cooks at Somerset included Grace Bennett and Lovey Cabarrus Harvey. And sometimes Grace and Lovey had to cook upwards of 6 courses of food, consisting of multiple dishes, whenever the colonists hosted lavish dinner parties. The job of an enslaved cook, it was both a very demanding one. It was also a very important one from the standpoint of the colonists' hospitality. To be an enslaved cook for the colonists, you had to have a very detailed knowledge of food. And again, the colonists are expecting like fine dining. You had to have the energy, the experience, and the coordination to do this cooking as well. And this was a skill that was passed down through the generations. Grace Bennett's daughter, a woman named Henrietta, worked as a helper with her mother in the kitchen. While in that role, she learned the skill of cooking and eventually became a cook in her own right. I'll show you the canal before we go inside the house. What I want to show you before we go in the house, this was the transportation canal. It was dug specifically by the 80 enslaved Africans from 1786 until 1788. It is 6 miles long, and it could have anywhere from 6 to 12 feet of water depth inside it. The canal still performs one of its original functions. It still continues to drain the land of water. And so we wouldn't be standing on dry land right now, at least in part, if it weren't for those enslaved workers. So this canal serves as a sort of a living reminder of what enslaved workers contributed to the infrastructure of the Albemarle region.
Never caught it, but it was in a fine.
We think there was one individual that at least successfully escaped Somerset, and his name was Taft. Taft escaped, it was like 1808, and Taft does not appear on the plantation records after that. So it's possible that he escaped the plantation. I don't know if he was able to find freedom by fleeing to the north or not. Young man, would you like to help me open the door?
Yeah,
Other way, yeah. Yep, now start turning it clockwise. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Good, good. Keep on turning a little bit more. You have to turn it just a little bit more. If it doesn't turn, then just remove it. Alright, then I'm gonna have to push it. I think we got it too. Nice work.
Good job, Bentley.
So this is the Collins home. This was constructed in the early 1830s. And as you can see, this is a pretty luxurious house considering what we were previously in. And simply having this large living space enabled the Collinses to live a lifestyle that was incredibly different from most other North Carolinians. And again, most people living in North Carolina at this time lived in 1 to 3 room houses. Now the first floor was considered to be a public formal space. It was meant to look nicer relative to the rest of the house. This is where the Collinses entertained their guests. And I'll start by talking about the parlor. You can have a look in those 2 doorways right there. The parlor is kind of like our living room today. It was where the Collinses entertained guests and where they also waited until dinner was served in the dining. Now, one of the ways the Collinses entertained was to play music recitals. Not only were the Collinses skilled musicians, but also several of their regular guests. So they would play music in the parlor. There were a couple instances too where certain slave persons were forced to perform music, either with the Collinses or for the Collinses. Now next to the parlor is the library. You can have a look in the door. The library was another social space. It was where the Collinses showed off their level of education. And the Collinses, they owned volumes and volumes of books. They subscribed to magazines, newspapers, and other periodicals. So in these 2 rooms, you see one of the key characteristics of this planter elite social class that the Collinses were in. And it's the concept of leisure. Simply having this free time, not having to work to do these fun things. Let's go into this room. Now this room, this is the office where Josiah and his wife Mary created and kept the business records for the plantation. Mary created many of these documents on Josiah's behalf, so she kind of acted as a secretary. Examples of the documents they made you can see here throughout the room, although they're photocopies. And these documents reveal to us how this plantation was run from a business standpoint. Looking at these documents, we see that Josiah III tracked weather patterns. He tracked crop prices. He even tracked the monetary values of enslaved persons at Somerset. And because he frequently bought and sold enslaved persons and made those decisions in this room was seen as a room of power. And again, at the stroke of a pen, Josiah III could change somebody's life. That portrait above the fireplace is of Josiah Collins I. He kind of looks like Ebenezer Scrooge. Now that portrait, along with these 4 chairs and that pistol holster that's on the secretary, were all originally owned by the Collinses. Let's go into this room next. Now this room is kind of unusual. It was called the butler's pantry. The butler's pantry connected the kitchen to the house. So the enslaved cooks prepared the meals in the kitchen and brought the food and transferred it to enslaved butlers that waited in this room. And they transferred the food through this window. It looks like a typical window, but it's actually a special type of window called a jib window. It's also called a butler's door. You can open up the window frame, but also those flaps underneath the window to like enlarge the space. The food was transferred, then the enslaved butlers plated the food. That was the primary function of this room. They plated the food before serving it in courses or stages in the dining room. Let's go into the dining room. The dining room was probably the most important social space in the house, and it was exclusively the domain of Mary Collins. You know, one of the well-defined roles for a wealthy planter's wife was to be in charge of the dining experience. She did this by overseeing the enslaved cooks. She dictated the recipes to them. She selected menu items, and she ensured the ingredients to make the meals were on the plantation. And then finally, Mary was responsible for decorating this room, for selecting everything from the tableware to the drapes and the curtains and the windows. Mary really served as, or was supposed to serve as like the hostess for the house. Let's go up to the second floor. Now, the second floor was considered to be a private or an informal space in contrast to the first floor. It wasn't meant to look as nice. And the reason why was these are bedrooms. The Collinses, they frequently had family and friends stay with them, sometimes for pretty long periods of time. Large groups of guests stayed here at Somerset in the winter. And it was at that time that you would see, on average, about 14 regular guests at Somerset. When they all went to bed at night, they used this linen cabinet. It was originally here. It contains bed linens as well as mosquito netting. On the rare occasions the Collinses stayed in the summer, when they went to bed at night, they hung mosquito nets over their beds.
So they didn't stay here during the summer?
No, rarely did they stay here in the summer, mainly because of malaria. They took vacations to the mountains. At the time, it was thought that like mountain air was good for your health, and they would also travel to like mineral springs in the summer. Let's go into the master bedroom next. The master bedroom was where Josiah and Mary slept, and like the plantation office, this room was seen as a room of power. And that Josiah III could monitor enslaved workers at night by looking out one of these several windows around us. And there's several luxury items here in the master bedroom. Young man, would you like to find the toilet in the master bedroom?
I do too.
I never heard it.
Look over there.
Look here.
Over
This
there.
one.
You don't see it on the dresser?
Okay, so that's the toilet is over there.
That's where I thought it was.
That was like that was like the bathtub there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought they had bedpans. Isn't that not that?
It does kind of look like a bedpan.
Yeah.
It's called a basin, and it was used for like
Washing the face.
washing your skin.
Oh, okay. I thought they used it to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that was like I said, that was like the bathroom.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that was the toilet, and it was one of the key jobs of an enslaved domestic worker to empty out those chamber pots after they were used. Now there are two portraits. This is a portrait of Mary Collins, and the portrait over there is of Josiah Collins III. Both portraits were owned by the Collinses, along with this bed, that chest of drawers, and that nightstand next to the bed. Now the guest bedroom, this was the guest bedroom of a regular guest of the house, and her name was Alethea Collins. Alethea was Josiah III's youngest sister. She lived in Edenton, but would come and visit her brother often here at Somerset. Lady was a pretty wealthy woman. She inherited a large fortune from her father, Josiah II. She made pretty sound investments. She lived a life of luxury. She traveled a lot. She was very charming. Because of all these things, she was a very eligible bachelorette. But she waited a long time to get married. She married when she was 38, which the cultural norms of that time, that was pretty unusual for a woman to stay single that long. She probably wanted to stay single that long to sort of maintain her independence. But when she did marry, it was with arguably the wealthiest man that lived in Edenton. The third floor was also where a nanny was hired to stay and take care of the kids. Josiah and Mary, they had 6 kids, all 6 were boys, but only 3 of the kids lived to be adults. 2 of their sons, Edward and Hugh, they tragically drowned in the canal. They were playing in a boat along with 2 of their assigned enslaved playmates. Their names were Anderson and Zacharias. The boat capsized, and all 4 of the kids in the boat drowned that day. And that was in 1843. And then in 1857, a 3rd son named William Kent, he was riding a horse around the plantation and died when the horse threw him off. So this is, again, where the kids spent their early childhood. Once they reached the age of 10, they moved out of the house and moved into the boarding school. There they lived probably for about 6 or 7 years, and then the expectation was for them to go to college. I'll show you one more thing before I conclude. We're going to go downstairs and onto the porch. Yeah, sometimes it just depends on the circumstances.
Yeah. Our stuff's gonna be wet.
Yeah. My stuff's gonna be wet too.
So this is a porch. It wasn't used for entertaining though. This was a service porch. This is how enslaved domestic workers entered and exited the 2nd floor. And what I wanted to show you was this medicine cabinet. Pretty unusual. It stored the Collinses' own medicine, but also medicines that were used in the hospital. It was built outside so that doctors in the hospital can come and take medicine without having to go inside the house. It was built next to Josiah and Mary's bedroom, perhaps so that Josiah can monitor somebody's access to their medicine.
So it's built like a safe, though. I mean, more
Yeah.
like the-
Yeah, in terms of, it was under lock and key.
Yeah.
Only certain people have access to it. They have to like.
I don't know how the access worked. Ultimately the doctor had access to it. I don't know if, if you carried a key on them or if Josiah the Third kept the key. So normally I conclude out in the grass, but it's raining. I'll conclude the tour here. Do y'all have any final questions before I end?
Nope.
No.
Thank you for all your knowledge. on
Yeah, we
everything.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
It was
thanks.
very knowledgeable and it was very good.
I hope the story gave you a sense of enslaved and free life at Somerset. If y'all use social media, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Another way you can support our site is by purchasing a membership in our gift shop. All those proceeds for memberships go to educational programming. Another way to support our site is by also just shopping in our gift shop.
Sounds good. Thanks.
All right. Well, it's nice to meet you all,
All right.
and stay dry.
We'll try.
Thank you, sir.
We'll go down here.
Yeah, jump off.
Watch your head.
Yeah, jump off.
Watch your head. Little short people back in here.
Back out into the rain.
My damn tent was so, and then underneath my tent, on my damn ground cover, it's a little wet.
It's
Oh,
so.
really?
No, the ground cover.
Whoa.
Puddle of water under where ground cover was.
Yeah, I went ahead and took precautions and covered my stuff all up, and thankfully.
I need to invest in that damn 15-foot.
Yeah, nice tarp to go over your tent. Yeah.
We don't have that out here.
Your stuff and his stuff.
Got all the chairs drying out. What?
Put the hamburgers on one side and the turkey on the other.
Where am I gonna put the corn?
Getting ready to fix some dinner.
On the fire.
God, somebody gonna get stabbed over here. We got some Mexican style corn.
Homegrown corn.
What do we got here?
Turkey burgers for
Got some kind of turkey burgers and some beef burgers, I assume.
Yep. We tried to please all palates.
Gonna be delicious. I know it.
With my $7, I got some turkey.
Yeah.
Let me get. I put them up
Got
in
the
the
chair
I don't
steaming.
want them to burn. I was trying to get them back a little bit.
Oh, that smells good already.
You ain't put nothing on them, have you, Don?
Huh?
Have you put anything on these?
No.
Salt, pepper, or anything?
No.
Grab the season bag.
We could have we could start a channel with just these guys cooking.
Really?
Where's
Yeah.
the seasoning bag at?
It's the purple bag. No, purple bag.
Got some homemade gravy getting whipped up here. Got the Mexican, what is it, Mexican street corn? Okay, Mexican street corn, got it on fire. It's gonna be delicious.
Slow down, Don.
Sweeter did, sweeter done.
Which was my mama's car. Shit. Got rid of my mama's car, bought my wife's car.
Put it on this plate and I eat it.
Take 'em there.
That's if nobody else wants it.
And then
What do you think about the turkey and the gravy?
see if your daddy wants it.
Good, dude.
Yeah, man.
You just put it right on there. Yeah.
Have we got to have that light on over there? 'Cause I feel like I'm on stage.
He saw that I was videoing, so he wanted to be the main star. He's like,
Oh, let me cut the light on.
spotlight.
I know. He don't want the light on. Can't see to eat.
Get you a headlamp.
I can't see.
You know they make these funny things. It's got a little block on the front of it.
You know he has eye issues. He can't see it dark.
Who?
Brett.
Well,
So
set
it's
it
my-
on the
so it's
table.
my-
What do you do? Set it on the table and point it towards him. That's pointing right. Never mind. Just leave it right there. It's fine. You ain't got to see to eat. You know where your mouth is.
I can't find it on my plate.
Oh.
See, these are real life campfire discussions, not the other bullshit everybody else is showing.
It's getting chilly out here.
All right, leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Good thing we got this
Ain't
fire.
that a lot of wood there?
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at mine. It's a mine takes
What?
Blue and green.
pot.
I understand where he said.
Then he tells other people to be quiet, and he gets mad when they keep talking, and she does
Green,
non-stop.
blue,
Blue and green or green and blue?
green and blue.
Firecrackers.
Yeah.
And the junk wanting to get in my lap. He's about 95 pounds. But he just put his front paws in my lap. And I'll sit there and pet him while I'm watching videos and everything. I said, I said,
You told me to go to the
you my
outside lawn
buckwheat.
garden.
And he'll
Mr.
throw his
Allen or
head
something
back and
told
give me a kiss and start wagging his
Wet
tail.
out, so you don't have to blow it
I don't know
out.
why I ever started calling him
Blow
buckwheat.
it down. So I was listening. He said.
I said, you my buckwheat. And he'll start wagging his tail and trying to give me a kiss.
I was like, they said,
You need to bring him camping.
Yeah, you told more
Huh?
than once.
Said you got to bring him
So I was
camping.
thinking,
I know,
John
I
must
know.
have pissed because I didn't blow the damn thing
My
down.
daughter's got a little puppy. That's
Alan
a
said he misunderstood.
black lab,
Alan said you misunderstood
basset
him.
hound,
That's what I was
and
talking about.
blue tick hound
What you mean?
mix.
Because,
And he's
he
cute
said,
as he can
you know,
be
when she
too.
goes out, you ever shoot it real quick? That's some good shit. Like oysters.
John's throwing some shrimp on the griddle. I said, what are you going to put on the shrimp?
Some obey and a little bit of butter.
Some gravy.
No, ain't even no gravy going on, man. Just Old Bay and butter. That sounds delicious. Oh man. Man, that's good. Mm-hmm.
What you doing now?
Going for another late walk to the water. Damn, what the f was that?
Spider webs, man.
Man.
No, it's clear, not at all. You can't see shit. It's muddy, like.
Not bad.
Yeah, getting your hammock and hang. Be nice and warm. We'll see. I was about to freeze out there on that lake. I told you it's cold out there.
Good morning. Slightly chilly morning. I think I might be the last one up. Robert already awake?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not the last one up then, technically.
Yeah, I was the first one up.
Were you?
Yes.
Hey, I heard the fire getting started. I said, heck yeah, I can stay in bed a little bit.
Oh yeah, is that what you normally do?
Yeah, he's the alarm man. He'd
let
be
people
like,
freeze.
everyone was asleep, and all of a sudden, 7 o'clock, you just hear wood start getting chopped.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh no.
Don's away.
The very first time I went camping with them was when it was like 28 or something. I don't know. It was cold out, but I'm like all nice, and I usually stay up late and sleep in anyway. So I stayed up probably an hour or two past them, and then I'm nice and cozy in my hammock, and then 7 o'clock rolls around. I'm like, ah. And then I hear food getting cooked, and I'm like, man, I don't want to miss out on breakfast. I better get up.
And then look, the next time, I was saying that, yeah, Don went around and woke me up. Don went around and woke me up. And Judge said, well, he didn't wake me up. I said, well, you know, I didn't. You're kind of new, you know. So the next time we went camping, I said, hey, Joe,
Yeah.
it's time to wake up.
Yeah, either where they're shaking my hammock straps and stuff.
Don, did you throw some shit in there?
No. No, Bentley did. I was about to say your son did.
Dude, you
No,
can't.
but I almost said it.
You ain't supposed to cook with that shit,
Oh
man.
no, I don't think what, magic flames?
I don't know.
I don't think anybody threw magic flames in there today.
Just from old? I mean, you can't cook with it, right?
It ain't gonna hurt, man.
You're not supposed to, but
We're all gonna die, I guess.
yeah.
See the pressure build up? Feel it. I ain't being funny. Feel it.
Yeah.
If I open this thing, it would shoot out. It happened to Robert one time. This is boom.
With the powder that shot out?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Sit down and I got it.
And we gotta look at the Robert's little special plating there.
Made them just soft.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
You want ham in your pancake?
No.
Oh no, thanks.
Ham in your pancakes.
Who would put ham in pancakes?
I cook my. I grind up sausage and mix it with my pancake.
No, I'm good.
So you say the Big Woods video is the first one of mine you ever found?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were looking up.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Mm-hmm. Me
Yeah.
and Don.
So you saw the cat hole tip before you ever commented to invite me to camp?
Yeah. He was hanging onto a tree and showing how he squats in the woods.
Here you go, guy.
What's that? Oh man, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Your service over here.
Still doughy.
Is it?
It's not doughy, man. Right.
I can't believe you've been over there all that time. You ain't cooked but one damn pancake.
You see the edge?
Mm-hmm.
Bentley's eating.
He's
Oh.
cooking one at a time.
Didn't you cook like 8 at a time?
A little baby one.
Maybe one was just right.
You guys don't do the spaghetti pancakes no more, or whatever it was?
Well, Robert didn't like it.
What's wrong with it?
Too much work.
You don't want no
Or is it just-
syrup.
Or is it just too much work for the yield of the...
Yeah. You see, he brought me syrup and didn't bring you none.
Yeah, that's right.
You say he didn't want none.
Well, shit.
I asked him.
No, you come over here and brought the pancake and said the syrup's over here.
Yeah, and then I was expecting, I want some syrup.
No, you said it like, come get your syrup.
Yeah, that's exactly
I'm like,
what it was.
Yeah,
What the
that's
hell did you make?
That's the
Why
way
don't
y'all
you just leave the pancake over there and tell them, hey, you want pancake? There's one done.
No, and that's the way y'all took it. That's all.
That's the way y'all took it.
Yeah.
All right, Brett's taking off. Nice
Yes.
meeting you.
You as well, man.
Yep,
You
or
as
you can
well.
do the handshake.
Yeah, that'll work too. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a pleasure, man.
Yep.
It was nice, guys.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Take it easy.
Till next time.
Yes.
Yep.
Where's my backpack?
Getting everything packed up. About to head out in here in a little bit.
We need 2 more jugs of water.
Putting some water on the fire before we go. Cleaning up trash. Yeah, you can.
It won't come down.
Yeah, Bentley's getting ready to go get some water.
Go ahead, buddy.
No, get this water going. You know you're gonna soak yourself if you stand right there. You're still gonna soak yourself. Keep going, you're almost there. But you're gonna get wet. You stand in front of it.
It won't come on.
You gotta go all the way back and then pump it.
Or go back and then go up.
Let's see. If you would have been standing there when you turned that on, you would have been soaked. Here, let's see if we can turn it down a little bit.
Now go ahead. Alright, but turn up.
I mean, I'm not going to turn it all the way off because otherwise...
Some more.
Alright, that's quite good.
Go grass
Now
fed.
pour the other one around the outside of that. Well,
I do not have to get some more water.
They've got ice
we
too.
even got some ice cubes in there. We're cooling that fire right down. That fire is feeling good right now.
Bentley's gonna bring a little bit more and we'll just make sure.
Yep. Getting the cart all
Don't turn-
loaded up and strapped down with the last of the stuff.
Got it?
Bentley's being a good mule and getting the trash. Yep, Don's grunting.
Alright, now we can sit. No, that's gonna leak on top. No, he had it on the black thing. It's fine to leak on the trash. On that.
Oh, it's fine to leak on the thing we click on.
Yeah, definitely fine to have
Yeah.
trash juice leak into the griddle. That'll be alright.
Here you go.
No, you gotta carry that one in the white one there.
Nah.
I gotta carry the camera. This thing's heavy.
This one's going up here too.
No, it's not.
Why? Why can't it go up here?
Don't forget your walking stick over there.
Oh, man.
Imagine if you would have left that. That would have sucked.
Yeah, it would have.
If
Yeah.
somebody would have probably stole it.
All right, we've gotten everything packed up. This is the last little bit. Walking out of here.
Can we put the trash in the back of your truck that you take it to the dumpster?
Yeah, yep. Taking
Good
one
boat
last
come by.
walk out to the water. All right, we're packed up. We're out of here. So, Robert,
Go.
good seeing you again.
Dude.
Don,
Nice to see you.
Bentley, good seeing you again, even though you're a bit of shit sometimes.
Until next time.
Yep, till next time, which will be hopefully soon,
That's
maybe in
right.
about a month. We'll see.
A month, yeah, right.
All right,
Take another trip.
so the next time I'm outside, I guess, take care and have a good one. Give it a call.
Always bring what you bring in, bring it back out.
Yep, pack it in, pack it out.